Hey Taurus, hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be your April 2021 monthly love reading. I'm going to use the Lover's Path Tarot deck by Chris Walder today. Pull 8 cards and then some oracle cards. I got a new deck. I opened it up just now for Aries. So I'll use that with you guys as well. It's a love oracle card. Or love oracle cards. All right, Taurus. This is for April 2021. By the way, I am going to do daily readings for you guys. I'm going to do it for you and Aries because it's Aries' birthday month, and just because Taurus, you know, I always kind of show favoritism. So Taurus, I'm going to have dailies, weeklies, monthlies for you guys. This is for you. I hope you're doing well. I hope this Libra full moon didn't wreak havoc on you. It did on me. My goodness. All your emotions of sense of what was unjust, what was like hurtful and whatnot. Oh my goodness. I sat there blubbering for like an hour. My daughter was looking at me like, who are you? I had to apologize the next day. Because she doesn't see me do that. It was so odd. So, you know, that's that Libra full moon energy. Thank goodness it's over. All right, guys, back to your reading. 8 cards. What's going on for Taurus? This is a great deck, this Chris Walder deck. I have the Goddess Tarot as well. It's called the Lover's Path Tarot. For the major arcana, there's stories from mythology and history. And it's really short, but I'm going to read those because they're fantastic. And this deck really resonates and it's great. So you'll see. Anyways, this is for Taurus. Let me cut the deck. What do we have for you guys for April? All right, Taurus. First card is you. 7 of coins. Next card is your love interest. Temptation. Oh, goodness gracious. It's the devil card. Paolo and Francesca. The situation between you two. 3 of coins. Great. Outcome. 2 of arrows. Now, how you feel about them. 4 of cups. How they feel about you. 9 of cups. Your challenge or obstacle in this situation here, this relationship. The Fool card. It's Tamino and Pamina. And what is their challenge or obstacle? Oh, Lord. This is Cupid and Psyche, awakening. And here it's the Judgment card. Even though this is 19, it should be, I believe, the Sun card. But here it's showing Judgment, awakening. All right. And on the bottom, holy moly, there you are, Taurus. This is the Empress card. Empress is ruled by Venus. This is the card for Taurus. And it's got Cleopatra and Caesar. Fertility. Okay, on the bottom. Wow, there's a power couple. So, for you, 7 of coins is the card of waiting. Putting your energy, investing it into something that is worthwhile to you in love and romance. Now, it could be that you're waiting to find the right one. You're waiting for the right person to come along, or you're waiting for, you know, whatever you feel will be right for you. And until then, you've been investing in yourself, investing in your life, making your life better, self-care, taking care, all those types of things. For the person that you're dealing with, it's a Devil card. It looks like this is somebody who's been stuck on you. Okay, this is a card of being obsessed and doing things to control situations, manipulate situations, to get close to you, to get near you. Here it's got the story of Paolo and Francesca. I'm going to read it to you. I believe from the Valentine's Day reading, which is the only other time that I used this deck, that this is about 2 brothers or something, and then 1 chick. Let me read it. So 15 It says, Francesca da Polenta of Ravenna was married to Giovanni Malatesta to strengthen their family's political bonds. But there was one problem. Francesca loved Giovanni's brother, the handsome Paolo. Tempted by love, Francesca and Paolo's story could only end in sorrow. These true events inspired the poet Dante, who had a vision of Paolo tenderly embracing Francesca to protect her against the forces swirling about them in Hades. Dante retold their sad story in his Inferno, the first book of the Divine Comedy. Now, do you see how potent these cards are? You know, when I see the devil card, I immediately get upset and turned off and pissed in other readings. In this, it just that's that manipulative, seductive devil energy. Okay? So it's giving you all that story. Being married to somebody that you don't want to be married to because it's so Taurian, you know, that tradition and responsibility and being aware of your lineage and all that stuff. Thinking about the bigger picture, and then at the same time having somebody else in the background that you truly care or love. So this is the person that you're dealing with. Now, because with this major arcana deck, okay, for these cards in the background stories, you get the meaning of the tarot major arcana, which is the devil card, and then you get the background story. So on one hand, we know the devil card is about obsession, manipulation, control, mind F's, where someone's trying to toxically get in your space and get in your head and control outcomes and manipulate. At the same time, you get the story of somebody who's been stuck on you and they're probably with somebody else and they had to do whatever they had to do, but at the same time, they're still stuck on you. Now, where else do we see this? We see this in the situation, Three of Pentacles. Between you two, Three of Pentacles, third party situation. At the, brighter way of looking at it could be about artistic collaboration, working with others, being recognized for your skills, all that type of thing. When it comes to love and romance, it's just one more person in the mix. Okay, it's like three's a crowd, third party situation when I see Three of Pentacles. In the outcome for you two, there's the Two of Swords. Okay, that's being pulled in two different directions. Indecision, confusion, not being able to move forward because you haven't made a decision. So, it's like two truths, two swords clashing. It's like having to take a time out to figure things out because you don't know, because you can't move forward until you make a choice. And Two of Swords implies there's two choices. Now, for how you feel about them is Four of Cups. Absolutely. Okay. Here it's showing in this deck, 2 cups here and 2 cups there. Generally in tarot, they'll show 3 cups on one side and 1 cup somewhere else being offered. Okay. And they don't see it. I love how they've done 4 of Cups here because do you see for this deck it's showing 1 relationship here and 1 relationship here. Or generally, the 4 of Cups is speaking to being detached, being in a state of lethargy or kind of, I don't know, like a zoning out zombie, stuck in the past on a time loop, thinking about something, and not able to appreciate the blessings that you have because you're stuck on something else, another relationship, some kind of situation, something that you missed out on. So this 4 of Cups is showing not being able to appreciate what you have because you're still stuck thinking about something else. So this is how you feel about them. Like they haven't moved on, even though they physically might have moved on, but they're still stuck on you. How do they feel about you? 9 of Cups. They think you got what you wanted. They think that you have your life's wish fulfilled. The 9 of Cups is also a celebratory card. It's about wish fulfillment and whatever it is that your heart's desire is coming true. Yes, 9 of Cups can sometimes be seen in like an overindulgent kind of energy if it's got negative cards around it. But generally speaking, 9 of Cups is a really great card to get. One of the best cards because it's showing that what you really wanted came true. So they think that you're doing great, like that you really got what you wanted out of life, right? What was your most deepest desire, wish. Now for your challenge or obstacle, Taurus, it's showing the Fool card. Okay, now if that's a challenge or obstacle, the Fool card is about a fresh start, clean slate, new beginnings, innocence, starting over, and being enthusiastic, almost naive, happy. And there's also on the highest vibration, like an enlightened, very spiritual, innocent, pure energy to the Fool. Now, here it's showing on one hand the major arcana energy, which is innocence. So your challenge or obstacle can be like you are foolish in love because you're innocent. You might have an innocent heart. You might get tricked by people, obviously, because you're dealing with the devil. And then let's read about the story, because Tamino and Pamina, let's see what that's about. And this should be juicy as well. Let's see, 0. The Magic Flute was the last opera Mozart composed before his death in 1791. Some of its fairy tale plot was inspired by the rites of the Freemasons, a secret society into which Mozart had been initiated. The Magic Flute tells of a princess named Pamina and a prince named Tamino who learned to trust their hearts, innocent and inexperienced as they may be. Facing your fears, trusting your heart, feeling protected by divine forces, start of a great journey, innocence and all. So, okay, great. So they reference all kinds of stuff here. They're referencing the opera, Magic Flute, Mozart, and then, of course, the secret society, Freemasons. And then you've got the devil energy over here. And the challenge for you was innocence. Okay, so I feel like this is a situation where you were dealing with perhaps people or an institution or a group that was diabolical, negative, overwhelmingly negative, strong, unified, and you might have been too innocent, or maybe that was your thing. Maybe you got I don't know, maybe like victimized in some way here. Maybe your innocence is something that's a challenge or an obstacle for you, because that's a challenge here. Okay, they're referencing all kinds of stuff, and I'm gonna have to look into this because it's Mozart writing the thing about the flute, and then him being into the Freemasons. That's getting into a whole bunch of other stuff that I don't even want to get into because it's so toxic. So it looks like the person you're dealing with, when I see Freemasons and then I see the devil card, thank goodness, Taurus, that you're out of that, because that's super toxic stuff. And whoever you're dealing with, they're dealing in stuff, they're dabbling in things that they think they know what they're doing, and then they're going to cry about it later when they're suffering in hell. So I wouldn't deal with that if I were you. And it doesn't look like you're going to anyways. So their challenge or obstacle is the Judgment card. Cupid and Psyche, awakening. Let me see why they put the 19 card, which is usually the sun, as Judgment. No, it's the sun. It is the sun. They put awakening because usually awakening is Judgment. Okay, so here it is the sun. Okay, so let's read Cupid and Psyche. Venus was jealous of Psyche's outstanding beauty. She instructed her son Cupid to pierce Psyche with his arrow so she would foolishly love the first creature she saw. But Cupid loved Psyche. He rescued her and secretly took her as his bride. Psyche burned Cupid by accident when she tried to see him by lamplight, and the angered god flew away. Venus put forth many trials to Psyche when she pleaded for her forgiveness. Cupid and Psyche were soon rejoined, awakened to the preciousness of their love by its testing. Okay, so here it is for them, your love interest or romantic interest here. It's showing that their challenge or obstacle is the Sun card. The Sun card, we're going to talk about the tarot meaning and then their story. The Sun card is about clarity. It can be about Leo, children, um, joy, abundance, happiness. It's the most positive card in the tarot. But here, as a challenge or obstacle, it's showing that they don't have clarity. Sun card shows everything in the light of day. Everything is clear. There's no confusion like with the Moon card. There can be some confusion or mystery or illusion. Not with the Sun card. Everything is out. So their challenge here is to see clearly. Like it's like with the Devil card that they have representing them, they themselves might be going through something where they're completely stuck in some negative, toxic things that they've been doing. Okay. And then you've got the story of Cupid and Psyche, right? It's like they were put forward to do something negative, and then instead they ended up falling. And, it says their mother, Cupid's mother, Venus, okay, and I don't even want to talk shit about Venus because, Venus rules Taurus. So here, though, because of that jealousy or whatever that Venus had, is saying that she wanted Psyche to go and, fall in love with some kind of troll, right? And instead, Cupid took, Cupid got pierced by the arrow. So anyways, they go through a whole bunch of stuff. And then as it said, Venus puts forth obstacles. I remember reading this in mythology books. And, she's put in this palace where she's living with Cupid and she's not allowed to see him. There's by candlelight at nighttime. It's very like, almost like a illegal type of situation, okay, where she can't fully enjoy it. It's weird, okay, where she has to like not see him when he's sleeping. And then one day she takes a peek and then he gets away, he leaves and he's upset. And then it goes on, the saga continues of all the shit she has to do to get him back. And then the whole time while she's living with him, like she's lonely and her sisters are like, where is your husband? He's not here. You're making it up. And it gets into this whole thing. But the point of it is, a challenger obstacle is showing that, they were supposed to do something negative. That's why they have the Devil card here. And they didn't, right? Like it backfired. Something backfired on you, Taurus. Now on the bottom of the deck, we've got Cleopatra and Caesar. That Venus energy here with fertility for the Empress, okay? We know about Cleopatra and Caesar. It didn't end well, but let's read about it. So this is the underlying energy for the situation here, okay? It looks like a very also that Empress energy, it says fertility and shows here Cleopatra's pregnant. I think she had a kid. I don't know with who. Anyways, so it's about being fertile and it's sometimes about pregnant childbirth, being abundant, that Mother Earth type energy, love energy. But let's see. It says, Cleopatra, queen of the fertile Nile, reigned as Empress of Egypt for over 2 decades. During this time, she became known throughout the ancient world for her seductive charms, musical voice, and unusual intelligence. Yeah, she spoke a lot of languages. Caesar immediately fell in love with the young queen and successfully helped her regain her throne. Together, they had a child named Caesarion. All right. Let's pull some love oracle cards because it looks like, okay, two of arrows or 2 of swords. It's being pulled in 2 different directions, and this is a third-party situation between you two. Okay, so let's use this new deck that I got. I just opened it for Aries, the reading before this one. It's by Amira Ceylon. And let's get a card. These cards are very thin, but I like it. It's fun. All right, this is for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for love and romance for April, please? But Taurus, regardless, for you, 7 of Pentacles, I hope you're not waiting for them, okay? Because 7 of Pentacles here, also it shows a mom with her child. Could be just investing energy for some of you in your children, in your own life, in yourself. Let's see. What's the story here, please? What card do we have for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. for April 2021. All right, I'm going to take it. Control. Oh my goodness. That's the devil energy. Literally, there's chains and like puppet strings with a devil card. So control. On the bottom, destiny. It was destined, but that doesn't mean it's karmic, like soulmate connection. Okay, well, soulmates, there's all types, but this was destined to happen, but it's negative. Okay, it doesn't mean it's forever. It was just some kind of karmic lesson you had to go through to learn. Let me read control. It's not in alphabetical order, so let's find it. And she said that these are supposed to be used intuitively, but I like to just read the little, you know, bit of background here that she put. Okay, control. Someone or something is controlling you. Sexual control, financial control, or control from parents, society, or religion. The message here is to take your power back in this situation and take more control of your life, and also let go of controlling others. We only have control over ourselves and our own choices. Live and let live. So this is their energy as well, okay? It's showing this is their energy. It's saying they're trying to control so many things in your life. And it's saying to take your power back, basically, because that devil energy, you need to snap out of it. Okay, whatever they're doing, you need to free yourself from. So let's look at destiny. On the bottom of the deck, it says, destined meeting. As if by chance, the forces of the universe have other plans for you. Things taking their own course, allowing life to guide you, accepting what is presented before you as your current reality. When the relationship looks like it won't have a future, expect the unexpected good outcome. And then long distance is under there. So it's showing here, there's Two of Swords, okay, as the outcome for you too. Look at how similar these two are. I just noticed this. Look at that. So it looks like, okay, Taurus, this is a situation where for them, the challenge or obstacle here was clarity, okay? The Sun card. Seeing things clearly. Being sent to do something harmful, hurtful, and it kind of backfiring. And for the outcome here, now you see this woman is sleeping, right? And this person's there, they've like, it just looks messier, right? And saying Two of Swords, needing to make a choice, a decision, pulled in two different directions, two truths. All right, let's pull one more Love Oracle card. This is the Romance Angels. Can we get a little bit more information for Taurus, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 2021. Okay, here we go. You deserve love. You are lovable. On the bottom, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. But I ain't taking that one. I'm just taking the one that popped over because it popped. So you deserve love. It's saying, and this is about affirmations. Having a healthy kind of outlook on things. And, you know, even if you want to make like vision boards and things like that, it suggests things like that to do, to change the way you're looking at it. And it's saying, you know, yes, you do deserve love. And it looks like you already know this because you've got the Seven of Coins. It looks like you're waiting. Seven of Coins is about putting energy into something until you can reap the benefit and the harvest. And then you can really enjoy all the bounty. It's not quite there yet. It's almost there, and it might be different from what you expect, but it's going to be a blessing anyways, because it's a Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so it's showing there's a little bit more work to do. Maybe whether it be inner work or a little bit waiting. This card, it's a card of waiting for that time to reap the benefit. So here, if you're waiting for something, it's saying that it's gonna, if you're waiting for this person, it's saying it's going to end up being like a stalemate. Okay, because it's going to just be a little bit more waiting after that. It's just, it's not a healthy situation. It's showing you right here. It's a third party situation. This person is very toxic and negative. being pulled in two different directions. You don't want to be, somebody's side chick, or somebody's, second choice, or somebody's manipulated, controlled person who they're trying to make you live in fear, or for whatever else that they're trying to pull. Okay, so it feels like, Taurus, you're already investing and waiting on something. And how you feel about them, it's like it's healthy here. It's showing that you think they're the ones who are still stuck, right? They think you got what you really wanted. So I don't see that you're suffering here. I just see that their spirit is fully out here saying they're toxic, right? Last card is going to be Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield, I believe. This is for Taurus. Can we get one last card, please? One last card for advice for Taurus. One last card, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 2021. There we go. New love. Yes. Embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. Exactly. Okay, so for Taurus, when it says Three of Coins over here, I was just thinking that before this card flipped over, because I don't know if I mentioned it already, but Three of Coins can stand for artistic kind of work, being an artist, being recognized for your craft. This is about collaborations, working with others, being successful, being the best at what you do, and being recognized for that, okay? And getting props for that. So it looks like for you, Taurus, you're investing in yourself, in your family, in what matters to you, those close to you, your loved ones, cultivating, more abundance, basically, and good things in your life. And it's saying that you know what you're worth, basically. I feel like it's an energy of waiting for the right time, until you can, working towards something, until you can really reap the benefits of all that. And here, Three of Pentacles, this looks like the same person. It's showing that, whether it be more than one person that's on your mind, having other people in your mind or heart or thinking or whatever, but also could be focusing on your craft or your work. And the outcome here is just showing like two swords clashing, right? There's like nothing going forward. And it looks like you already know, okay, that this person is still focused on you, right? With this Four of Cups, it's like there's still, you feel that they are still stuck on you. And they are. It's like obsessive. And then your challenge or obstacle is your innocence. That's what it says, innocence, right? The Fool card. All right, on the bottom, let me just take a peek. Treasure your loved ones. I just said that, and I did not look at the bottom of the deck. It is important to love others deeply, and here it shows a child, just like it shows here, and then the world here. It's showing that you're caring about what you should be caring about. So Taurus, that's what it is saying that new love is coming in. You deserve love. That's spirit telling you that, okay? And that this is not it. A new love coming in. I will read that to you. The book should be quite easy to get to. One second, I moved the stuff over here. What number is that? That is 10. 10. So it says, we have a group of people in our lives that love and support us. Cherish these people, whether it is a special partner, your family, or your friends. The angels are prompting you that you need to reach out to your loved ones and make sure you show them love. That's it, Taurus. This looks like straight up an ex or somebody that you might have dealt with, and they're obsessing. They're not over you. They're trying to control things around you while they've got other things going on already, okay? And it looks like they tried to do something very sinister. They were sent out, it feels like, to do something very sinister towards you, and it backfired, okay? And that, I always say whatever you do to other people, you are really doing to yourself. So I think they're learning that lesson, Taurus. I'll be back with more readings and daily readings for you. Love you all. Take care and bye for now.